I feel like totally normal now, you guys. Like, it's almost like this morning didn't even happen. Then I like snap out of it and the nausea like gets worse. Hello, beautiful humans. I'm actually starting this video off where I left it off. So the tone of this video is going to change dramatically here in a second. But today I wanted to walk you through a day in the life of what endometriosis symptoms look like. And honestly, it doesn't always look the same from day to day. So I'm definitely going to be making this video again. But while I was having some symptoms today, I did want to pop in, record some of that, and show you what that looks like, show you what it feels like to live with endometriosis, and just kind of what some of us are experiencing without any answers, explanation, or even compassion, which is sad to say. But yes, so like I said, the tone of this video is going to change, but I'm going to take you back to this morning where my day started. I'm being quiet because Cody's asleep. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since 4 with nausea, like really bad. I got up, I felt nauseous, and then I was able to like go back to sleep for a little bit, about an hour, and then I woke up again at like 5:30, and I was feeling nauseous again, so I took a shower, and I got some Pedialyte, and now I'm laying down. I think I might fall back asleep for a couple hours and see how I feel. My stomach hurts really bad. It's like 7:30 now. I was not able to fall back asleep, and it's almost like sometimes if I'm not able to like fully sleep in that weird spot, then I like snap out of it and the nausea like gets worse. Been kind of like walking around. Honestly, I'm exhausted. Like my legs are just so achy and tired, and I feel like I could sleep for 4 more hours, but my stomach is settling down, so that's good. It's just like I'm just kind of drinking some Pedialyte, drinking some water, and I've got these nausea bands on. They're like nausea relief bands. It goes over the pressure point in the vagus nerve, and that's supposed to help with nausea. So these things are like a lifesaver. These are my godsend every time that I'm feeling this way. Cody and I were just talking. We're like, honestly, it's a good thing that I didn't feel like this next week because I have surgery a week from today. So like waking up and feeling like this and then having to go to the hospital and like get ready for surgery would actually be really terrible. Like I can't imagine having to do that because the nerves only make my nausea worse. So I'm just glad in that regard. And I'm just really excited. I'm looking forward to being able to feel better. So it is 9 a.m. now. I'm not nauseous anymore. I have a super empty stomach now, but I am absolutely exhausted. So when that happens, this usually happens where I like start to feel better at a certain point, but then I've used so much adrenaline feeling this way and getting sick and like not being able to fall asleep that it's completely drained my entire body. Like my legs and my hips, like I'm aching to the bone because I'm so tired and I can't even fall asleep. I still don't feel like I can really stomach anything. My stomach is super sensitive. I honestly don't know how I'm gonna get work done today because my brain is just everywhere else but wanting to focus on work. And just because I'm so drained and fatigued and tired, and I know that the work that I have to do today is pretty extensive and draining. I definitely don't feel like I can stomach any food, so I think, it looks like Cody just texted me back, but I think that I'm gonna make some smoothies. That way it's just, there's something in my stomach and I can get some hydration from that. Not have to like eat a whole meal or anything crazy. Like even, honest to God, even crackers sound like I would gag if I put that in my mouth right now. When you have an upset stomach, they say to eat the brat diet, which is bananas, rice, apples, and toast. Yeah, bananas, rice, apples, and toast. Apples? I don't know. Maybe it is a diabetes. That doesn't seem right. Maybe it is. But like, honestly, none of that stuff sounds good. So I'm gonna make a smoothie, get some substance in my body, and hopefully that starts to make me feel a little better. My anxiety is just through the roof right now. I honestly don't even know where to start this day. I have no idea. I need to sleep. What are you doing? It's like 12:30 now, and I fell asleep for like 2 hours on the couch, just because I was way too tired to even get anything done. I couldn't focus on any work, so got a little bit of extra sleep, and then I'll probably be up a little bit late tonight finishing work. I have a dentist appointment here in a couple of hours, so I still need to try to at least get some stuff done. Yeah, I'm feeling better. My stomach is still really sensitive. I'm starting to wonder if like sleeping on my stomach is actually pressing on my abdomen and causing me pain when I'm sleeping, and that might be triggering the nausea. Otherwise, I think it's like a hormonal change, because it's just like, why the nausea? I don't understand it. I'm gonna go try to get a couple things done and see where that takes me. I'm gonna do a quick meditation outside here though, because it's absolutely gorgeous. Come here. Come here. Mwah. Mama loved you. Oh, the mama loved you. I feel like totally normal now, you guys. Like, it's almost like this morning didn't even happen. My stomach is still kind of sensitive, but nothing crazy. I've had a little bit of pain in my like left ovary and my just general like pelvis area. I'm actually grateful and kind of lucky that today has been manageable, because usually it gets me like, I start feeling like this and then my whole day it's pain and cramping, and a lot of times I often take the whole day, and it takes me the whole day to kind of like recover and like feel good enough to sit at a desk and work. So I just got my teeth cleaned and was laid back on that chair totally fine. So like on my way here I was driving and I had this kind of memory from being super little. I think I was in 4th grade. So when you have a laparoscopy done, it's like little robotic arms that kind of go into these tiny little incisions, and they cut out and they remove the pieces of endometriosis from your body. Unless they're using ablation, then they'll have like I'm pretty sure that the laser that they use for ablation is also part of the little robot machine arms. So when I was in 4th grade, the Detroit News had a competition in the newspaper because the Henry Ford Hospital had gotten a new robotic surgery machine to be able to do surgery from small incisions on their patients. And they had just gotten in their machine at Henry Ford, and so they were having a contest to name the surgery robot. And my entire 4th grade class we got to enter the contest. We got to fill out the name that we thought the robot should be, and then there was a space to draw a picture of what the robot looked like, or what we thought it looked like. And the robot that I drew looked exactly like the housekeeper on the Jetsons, if you've ever seen that show. I can't remember the Jetson robot's name right now, but the name that I chose for the surgical robot at Henry Ford was Henry. And I chose Henry because Henry Ford, Henry Ford Hospital, I thought that Henry would be the most suiting name for this machine. I ended up winning 3rd place. I won 3rd place naming the robot, and the hospital had a ceremony, and they invited the winners of the contest. So the 1st place winning name was R2D2, and we went to go to the opening ceremony where they showed and celebrated the the machine being delivered to the hospital, and we actually got to use it. So there was like a little experiment that they had set up where it was like kind of rugged terrain, and then they had these tiny little rings, these little like rubber band rings, and so the machine was almost like you stick your fingers in these little like, they were like finger gloves, and then the little clamps inside would move when you moved your fingers. So we got to like move the little rings around and put them onto the different parts of the rugged terrain. So we got to use the surgical machine, and it brought a smile to my face remembering this on my way here, because I'm sure that the machine that they're using for my procedure is, if it's not the same, then it is very, very similar to that. And so I just think it's funny that I don't know why everything like, I just feel like everything in life happens for a reason, whether or not you know what that reason is and why. It's like, it's just little synchronicities and the little things that have a weird impact on your life. So I thank you so much for watching this video today. I'm gonna close out here because I'm not really symptomatic anymore, but I might make another video if I start to feel like this again before my surgery, and we'll see, and we will go from there. So thank you for watching. I love you all so much. Honestly, it means so much to me that you're here and that you support me and that you continue to follow along my journey, and that you are here and care about my story and my voice. I have spent so much of my life like being afraid to speak and being afraid to share my story, being afraid to stand up for myself. I'm ready to step out of that shell. I really am at a point where if you're not here for support and you're not here to just continue to spread positivity and light, then you're probably not my people, and that's okay with me. I'm not here for everybody. I mean, I'm here for you, but I'm not going to be everybody's favorite person, and everybody is not meant to be my favorite person, and that's okay. That's just how life is. But I do come to you from a space of mutual respect and understanding as a just fellow human and light worker, and I offer you compassion and wish nothing but the best for each and every single one of you. So I just thank you for being here on my journey, and I will see you next video. Bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to show your support. I'll be back next week with more videos. I love you guys.